Thank you for going on a virtual adventure with us as we join Andrew Collins on a hike up Thunder Mountain. We first arrived in the Thunder Mountain parking lot, and before heading up the trail, Andrew shared some of his thoughts. He also shares at different points throughout our hike. And then at the end, he leads an interdimensional meditation inside of the birthing cave. Enjoy your virtual adventure with Andrew Collins at Thunder Mountain in Sedona, Arizona.
Right behind me now is Lizard Head Rock, and we can actually see the head itself facing towards my left. It's interpreted as a lizard, however it's also that of a snake, and as I look at it now, it looks more like a vulture, to be honest, with its hooked beak. But I think what's important is what the ancients may have associated with the site, whether they would have recognized this as a sacred place, and what exactly they were doing there. It is my sense, my feeling, that the cave, which we now know exists there, was a oracle. In other words, a mouthpiece to actually speak to the spirits, most likely the spirits of the beneath world, those that would be thought to come from below out and communicate and could actually have contact with the outside world via these, these cave entrances. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get up there very easily, so we'll find somewhere at a distance and I think do a meditation and go in mind up there. Hi, we're at the trailhead of the Lizard Rock formation, and we're going to look at that. We're going to look at Thunder Mountain, and the reason that we are here is another one of the weird ones that I had in the past. I was at a conference in Phoenix, and I had this strange daydream where I was in Sedona, somewhere I'd never been before, and I was on this trail, and I saw this cave, just a small cave, and I felt it was like an oracle site, a mouthpiece to communicate with underworld spirits. And just as I was about to enter inside it, a lizard went right in front of me and entered inside, and I was told in my head that it was called Lizard Rock, and I subsequently found that that is here and it's right by me now, and that cave actually does exist right beneath the head or the mouth of the creature that gives its name to Lizard Head. But more importantly, that this lizard head is also seen as the head of a huge landscape snake or serpent whose undulating back is Thunder Mountain itself. And the fact that we now have confirmation that this cave is there, right in the position of the mouth, tells me and confirms to me that this is an oracle place, somewhere that has been important possibly for many thousands of years. So we're going to explore the area and see what we find. Let's go. Cool. Here we are at the signpost for Chimney Rock Trail that way, and where we'll be heading, Lizard Head Trail, towards the actual Lizard Head Rock itself, which is up there now, very prominent, very visible. But if we look in terms of the whole landscape snake that we know exists here, the interesting fact is that this all would be the head, and quite clearly the smaller head is almost just symbolic of that presence, because this landscape serpent is huge. It incorporates all of Thunder Mountain that undulates backwards for some way. So as far as making a connection with the mouthpiece, the oracle of this great snake in the landscape, it's about finding somewhere that's convenient, somewhere that's close, somewhere that's connected, and in my opinion at the moment I think it's going to be somewhere at the base of lizard head itself. If we can get as close as we can to that, we can settle down and we can do a meditation.
Fantastic.
Here we are inside a cave very close to Lizard Head Rock. This could very easily be the one that I saw in vision as far back as 2011, before I'd even come to Sedona for the first time. It had exactly the same type of entrance. It is exactly the same size, and I'm pretty certain that this would have been used by Native American peoples in the past for vision quests, and also to connect with the spirit of the land, and in this case I would think the spirit of the great snake, who is associated with this landscape, and whose head is said to be represented by Lizard Head Rock itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves into position, and we're going to do a meditation and use the site for what it's meant to be, and that's as an oracle, a place to connect with the spirit world, a place to connect with the beneath world below our feet.
Having discovered the birthing cave that Andrew saw in a vision quest, he, myself, and Augie climb in as Andrew leads an interdimensional meditation into the inner earth. Close your eyes and engage in this meditation with us.
Okay, I want everybody just to breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth. Okay, I want you to see yourself becoming illuminated in light as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to see yourself breathing in white light and breathing out like dirty smoke. And as you do that, I want you to fill your body with light as if it was an empty vessel. I want you to see the light going all the way down to your toes. I want you to see it filling your lower legs, your upper legs, filling your torso area, your lower area of your body, stomach, solar plexus area, your heart, up through your shoulders, down through your arms into your hands and fingers, up into your head. And I want you to feel that that light is now penetrating through your skin outwards to enliven your aura. Also be aware of your 7 chakras, from the base, red, orange, yellow, green in the area of the heart, blue in the throat, indigo in the head, violet above your head. See those becoming enlivened. Okay, I want us now to push out that aura so that all of us are incorporated within each other's aura, as if the light is a mist that envelops all of us within this cave environment, so that we become connected both in energies but also in consciousness. We think as one as we begin our journey here. From this oracle place, I want you now just to feel as if in mind our mist, our vehicle, is going towards the rock opposite us, towards Lizard Head Rock. I want you to be aware in front of you of a huge gateway cut within the rock. Doesn't matter whether it's natural or human made, it exists there. We have seen them. I want you now to feel as if, as we approach this, we can almost see through the rock, through to the interior of Lizard Head itself. I want you to feel as if we are entering into a cavernous region. I want you to feel as if we can go down deeper within this cavernous realm. And the deeper we go, I want you to become aware of water, of running water. And the deeper you go within this cavernous realm, the closer you become to this water. I want you, firstly, to be aware that within the water are snakes. They're not going to harm you. They are the guardians of this place, representations of the great snake itself. You become aware of their presence. But I want you also to be aware that on the water, coming towards you, as if a long tunnel, a long cavern, is a boat. And that on this boat are the spirits of the ancients. For we are within the beneath world, a place of spirits, a place for Kachinas, the place and realm where they exist still today. And as this boat comes towards us, a small craft, I want you to be aware of the figures within it. They're almost like animated forms of the Kachinas. I want you to see the boat now come to a halt, and that disembarking from it on either side of its hull are these figures, but one is much taller than the others. I want you to see him standing before you. He looks like a huge animated form, the Kachina figures that we see. The exact form I'll leave to you. I want you to look into his eyes. I want you to see your point of consciousness getting closer and closer towards his. I want you to look at his eyes, see them becoming stronger and stronger, larger and larger. And as you do so, you can start intuitively feeling his thoughts, feeling the message, the vision quest that he wants you to see, to embark upon, the knowledge that he wishes you to know about this landscape and its connections elsewhere. Be aware of any images and impressions that may come into your mind, any intuition, any feelings. Just remember them and we can share them afterwards. So I'll leave you just for a few minutes to see how you go. Okay. I want you now just to be aware that you are still standing in front of this tall figure, this Kachina figure, and that anything that you have seen or experienced has been through the entanglement of your mind with his. So you are still standing there. I want you now to see him and those that came with him getting back onto the boat. The boat beginning to withdraw back into the underground waterways that connect all of this region. The realm that the Kachina spirits disappeared into, but that they still exist in spirit within the beneath world, connecting various different vortex sites and places of this region. One of their symbols being the snake. I want you to see that boat now going away from you, back slowly into the darkness. Until it disappears. Be aware also that once these people lived on the surface, and that they're associated with this site and this place, with the thunder and lightning that were connected with the mountains, that they were associated with bringing down thunder and lightning as one of their symbols. So they were associated not just with the snake, but the great bird, the thunderbird. They had the power to draw down these forces. Their memory as the Thunder People, past ages. With that, I want you to now come back through the cavernous realm. Just withdraw your mind, your point of consciousness. Be aware of everybody else that is with you. Their spirit is with you as our vehicle of light moves back out of the rock, and all you can see now is the natural archway within the rock back in its physical form. I want you now just to turn around and see yourself coming back towards our cave. You see it approaching, coming towards us. As you do that, I want you now to feel as if your astral self is beginning to connect again with your physical self. If you need be, see yourself, your physical self, turn around and sit down into yourself so that the two, the astral and the physical, become one together once more. Okay. And just to draw back some of the light that we sent out to create our vehicle of life. Just draw it back into your body, draw it back into your aura. And as you do that, you are drawing in just a small part of the energy matrix of this location, and with it more information that you can download in your own time, whether it be in dreams or in visions or just in intuition. Draw that light back into your body and see it just going back to a normal state of light within your body. It should be there all the time. We give thanks to the spirits of this place, the elders, the ancestors, the Kachina, the Thunder people, and all those that have watched over our presence in their landscape and have guarded and protected us. May they continue to guide us into the future. With that, I want you to open your eyes.